Afternoon, everyone. My name is Omar. Yeah, I'm the Senior Product Manager for Gen5 Africa, and I'm glad to have you all here. Just as a refresher of why we're here, the VET Academy is an internship and mentorship training academy created to bridge the gap between African youths and employers. We launched the first cohort last year, and we successfully had 27 graduates from 58 VETers. This currently is our second cohort, so I officially welcome you all to the Alpha’25 cohort induction ceremony for the VET Academy. We'll be starting off with some statistics about this cohort. This cohort, we got a total of 81 applicants across our 5 proposed programs. Today, we are inducting 43 VETers into 4 of these programs. We have 37 tech VETers, 1 engineering VETer, 2 law VETers, and 3 photography VETers. Unfortunately, we will not be going forward with our LeaderWorks training as earlier advertised, but we are excited for the other programs we have lined up. This cohort will increase our region states, adding new states like Cross River, Akwa Ibom, and Kaduna. I'd like to give a general shout out to all our VETers nationwide. This cohort holds a lot of promise with dynamic internship and training opportunities for 8 to 12 weeks. Added to that, we'll be taking our VETers through some very important courses to prepare them for future workspace, and we call those courses the open courses. Open courses because they are open to VETers and non-VETers. So whether you're in the academy or not, you are eligible to take those courses. We would be taking vibe sessions that will be held once every 2 weeks. And this is basically a 20 minutes networking session with your fellow VETers and your designated handler. I'm really, really looking forward to this particular course because it holds a whole lot of promise. But to move on with our itinerary, I'll be passing the mic to my colleague, Zoe, for some icebreakers before we circle back into it.
Hi guys, I'm Zoe Lanko, creative strategist here at Gen5 Africa. Before we dive into everything this program has to offer, let's shake off that first day of school nervous energy a bit, yeah? So we're going to try break some ice and get to know the future icons of this VET Academy cohort, aka you. So please use the chat box for your answers and let's make this quite interactive, okay? So my first question is, if you could be anywhere else right now, where would you be? Progress. Your bed. Real. That's very real. I 100%, 1,000%, I agree with that. Any takers? Okay. Somewhere without Tinubu, real. real, but these are very, 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 very interesting. Who is saying my mother's womb here? Please, we're out of there. Let's keep pushing. Everybody wants to go to the Bahamas. Same. Next question is, what's your most delulu but low-key realistic dream? I wanted to be a pop star on Disney Channel growing up. I don't know about you. So let me know. Pilot. I don't think that's delulu. I think that can still happen. Being Ariana Grande is maybe just a tad delulu. Depends on if you can sing. First lady of another country. Wow, how happened to Nigeria? You would definitely, I 100% would support you going to the Met Gala. You also wanted to be a music star, definitely. Me too, on Disney Channel to be precise. Owning my own library. That's cool. Okay, next question. These are really, really nice answers. Next question. This is just to get to know you more, catch your vibe. So if you could have a theme song, what would it be? So if you're walking about and like you're about to enter a room, what theme song come on? Any song by Thames. Alien Superstar. Ooh, who's that girl? That's honestly very, very. We don't trust you by Metro Booming. Oh, I love these replies. I really, really love these replies. But like, I would have to come down to my last question, which is, what's one skill you hope to steal from your future self after the Vet Academy? So you're done with your future self is done with the Vet Academy. What's one skill you could steal right now? What would that be? Ooh, our networks. You're about to make so much connections during the Vet Academy. I promise you that. Confidence, definitely. Interpersonal relationships. These are so good. Knowledge, networking ability. Everybody wants to get to network. And you guys would definitely get to do that interacting within your cohort. But that's my time. And it looks like the ice has been melted. You guys can calm down, breathe. Let's get into your induction. Now, Matthias will take over and get into the nitty-gritty. Bye.
Hi everyone. I'm Matthias, project manager at Gensify Africa. We're excited to have you on this journey, and I would like to give you a quick overview of our curriculum and important dates on our calendar. Our calendar is carefully designed to help you grow through a combination of structured learning, practical experience, and community building. Our curriculum includes a mix of vocational training, open course, vibe sections, and regular handlers check-in. Our vibe sections happens bi-weekly to help you reflect, connect, and grow with your handlers. The handlers visit happens once a month and gives you space for support, questions, and guidance as well as you go through the program. Our internship in law and engineering kicks off on Monday, the 19th of May. These internships are designed to give you hands-on experience, industry exposure, and mentorship that connects you to the real world. Our tech courses also kicks off tomorrow, the 13th of May. It's a hands-on and project-based program tailored to build digital skills and confidence in tech space. So whether you're new or already tech savvy, this tracks gives you the tools to drive. As we move forward, our open courses begins on the 14th of May after the tech courses, starting with human and civil rights education, where whoever wants to understand their human and civil rights in our society and have a civic responsibility and wants to know how to take such actions in their community can join as well. More open courses will follow throughout the month, including topics like mental health, entrepreneurship, and work-life balance. If you want to know more about our open courses, simply click the link tree on our IG page and apply. It's quick, it's easy, and open to anyone ready to learn. The Vetter's Guide, which contains all the details information about the entire program, will be sent to you. This month is just the beginning. And we're excited for everything that you learn and experience as part of this Alpha’25 cohort family. Let's make it count. You're welcome on board. So I'll be handing over to Laju.
Okay, just as a refresher to what my colleague says, we'll be sending the Vetters guide carrying all the important information you'll be needing for this cohort to your email. Also, we'll be adding everybody to a community where we can share announcements and rub minds and just talk about the Vet Academy. I'll be passing the mic to Ruth to carry on with our itinerary.
Hi, everyone. It's time for us to meet the partners. These are the brilliant minds and organizations behind the scenes helping power the Alpha 2025 cohorts. From tech and law to engineering and education, each partner brings a unique strength to the table, and we're so proud to have them on this journey with us. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce the partners providing us with these fantastic internship opportunities. Hawa Amune, who is the head of chambers at Zadu Attorneys, Victor Effiong, who is the CEO of Isong Homes, and Israel Obapalo, who is the head of tech training at Zalfa Tech. I'll be passing the mic back to Ladra, Senior Project Manager.
Okay, great. Now that we know our partners and we know what the academy is all about, it's time for us to meet the vetters, to meet each and every one of you that made it through the rigorous program to be here. That will be Sikemi.
Hello, everyone. I'm Oluwashikemi Oyedeji, and I must say this is a surreal moment for me. Just a few months ago, I was among the vetters introduced into the Academy's pioneer cohort, and now I'm honored to welcome the Alpha Cohort class of 2025. And so, without further ado, let's meet the vetters. So, Friday Praise, welcome to Vet Academy. Otaigbe Vitri, you're welcome. Victor Bright, you're welcome. Arafat Alabi, you're welcome. Ogoinja Samuel Tamara Amy, you're welcome. Adewumi Fin Folua, you're welcome. Emmanuel Erizo, you're welcome. Eniola Rodemade, you're welcome. Arnold Midala, you're welcome. Damilala Odunoga, you're welcome. Esther Magdalis, you're welcome. Prince Chukwumezie, you're welcome. Adama Israel Ronald, you're welcome. Ekweme Mary Onyenye, you're welcome. Ifoma Alibo, you're welcome. Patience Ayome, you're welcome. Chukwu Chioma Fable, you're welcome. Marvelous Ozego, you're welcome. Ifejika Chidera, you're welcome. Chisom Ilo Lilian, you're welcome. Moses Ayodele Kolawole, you're welcome. Chibike Ugochi Silva, you're welcome. Ramatsu Atahi, you're welcome. Ifejadia Shemilore, you're welcome. Destiny Sotoyet Temple, you're welcome. Anita Benjamin, you're welcome. Erekie Ukie Ugo, you're welcome. Adugo Madubike, you're welcome. Esther Fumilayo Rutowa, you're welcome. Angela Chioma Thomas, you're welcome. Dokun Iretomiwa Ulufumi, you're welcome. Lawson Blessing Evaleni, you're welcome. Temiloluwa Ifejedia, you're welcome. Taufik Animashaun, you're welcome. Omeje Kosisochukwu Naomi, you're welcome. Damilala Olajide, you're welcome. Sherifat Abdul-Jibril, you're welcome. Nwaugo Sharon, you're welcome. Sophia Johanna, you're welcome. And Mercy Uzochukwu Nwokikeo. Congratulations to you and welcome to Vet Academy Alpha 25 cohorts.
Okay, welcome again to everybody. We try our best to make you feel special by calling your name. Yeah, you're welcome. Now moving on, I know you must have questions you would like for us to answer. So please use the chat box for any question you have, and I would read it out and address it. Added to that, most of your questions will be answered in the Vetas guide, which you will get later today. And of course, when you're added to the community, you can always reach out to Vetas support to ask questions. We're always on standby. Yeah, so I'll be waiting for your questions in the chat box, guys. I don't think we don't have questions. Okay, great. The tech training starts in May, but be in Abuja on June 8th. Okay, the tech training is fully virtual. You do not have to be in Abuja. So, like I said earlier, once you're added to the group chat, information on when the class is, the time, the curriculum, assessments, and all that, and even chatting with your other vetters, which you might obviously need. So, do we need a laptop to learn web development? Timmy, everybody else is okay with the information we're dropping right now. And that box, I would be.
Okay, it looks like we have a lot of questions. Will there be a guide on how to monetize this skill at the end of the training? I mean, yes, if you pay close enough attention, you probably get that as well. Someone else asked for the tech route, is it going to be a mix of training and virtual internships or just training? So the tech internship is strictly virtual, although you'll be giving assessments, of course, to regulate what you're learning as well, but it's strictly virtual. Someone asked, you guys asked for bank accounts. Are we getting paid? Yes, there is a stipend attached to the internship. Okay, seems we have another question. Someone asked if the tech classes are pre-recorded or live. The classes, we expect you to attend all your classes, but they will be recorded in case you need to get back to them, just to know over that. Would there be opportunities for being retained at the end? That decision is left to your performance. If you do really well and the organization you're placed with decides to retain you, good and fine. So, put in your best. Do we have any other takers? Okay, great. I think we can move on. Just like the senior project manager has said, if you have any questions during the course of the induction, we can also reply them in the chat box, but you can also send an email to vetacademy@gentifyafrica.com. I will be, oops, sorry. Someone has brought my attention back to an earlier question. Please, would you send the question again? Someone has asked, how often are the classes? All this information will be listed in the Vetter's Guide, which you'll get after this induction event. Okay, for the law internship, the program runs for 3 months. Someone else has asked, will we be getting a calendar link to pre-save all events so we don't miss any? I would say yes, but also whatever information is given to you, try to schedule it in your calendar as well so that you don't miss anything. Okay, great. I think we can continue. If there are any other questions, I will be responding to them in the chat box as well. I'll pass the mic back to our senior project manager.
Okay, guys. Was a bit shaky. To give us a closing remark, I'll be handing the mic to our head of operation and brand architect, Shane Abulele, which will be standing in for our founder, who is not here at the moment. So over to you, Shane.
Sorry. Hello, guys. I hope you guys can hear me now. Yeah, like the senior project manager just said, I'm Shay, head of brand architecture and operations. And yes, I'm standing in for the founder today. And I know most of you guys were looking forward to meeting our founder. Some of you must have had questions penned down for him, but don't worry. Our founder is currently on study leave, so he's studying, he's investing in his own growth, just like you are about to invest in yours in the Vet Academy. But don't you worry, you get to meet our founder in the academy because he will be taking you VGC 101, corporate culture and networking basics. So you'll get to meet him, interact with him. And from last cohort, I can tell that that class is usually fun because there are a lot of giveaways and a lot of prizes to be won. So stay ready, stay up to date, and yeah, you get that. But that's that. I want to officially welcome you guys to the Alpha 25 cohort of the Vet Academy. This is the second cohort of the Vet Academy, and the first cohort was a success. We successfully graduated 27 people out of 58 vetters. Now, this cohort, we've inducted 43 vetters into the Vet Academy. Stepping into the Vet Academy is like you're stepping into something special. This program is more than just training or internship. It's a program to build community, it's a program to build bonding, it's a program to learn skills, and it's a program to kind of increase your network. I'm extremely proud, or we at Gensify, we are extremely proud of you. We are extremely proud of the process and how you've gone through our rigorous process from your application process to the vibe checks and to here. And it's only going to get more difficult because you need to put in more effort, you need to put in dedication, you need to put in the hours in making sure that you graduate from the Alpha 25 cohort. In these cohorts, we have retainment slots, we have cool prizes, we have vibe sessions. So if you practically stay on course, you practically are updated, and you are following the Vet Academy, you would win these cool prizes. And many of you or at least some of you will get retained. The person who introduced the vetters, Oluwashikemi, was a vetter like you last year, and she got retained, and now she's introducing the new cohort. Next year it could be one of you. So it's up to you. We have the next big developer here, we have our next big lawyer here, and yes, like I said before, this is a chance for you to invest in your future. I want to say a very big thank you to our partners for this cohort, EduTribe Foundation, who are our facilitators for open courses. I also want to say a big thank you to Zadu Attorneys, our partner in the law program. Thank you also to Isong Homes, our partner in engineering, and Zaltech, our partner in tech. We are extremely grateful, and yes, we know that you have a lot of things planned for our vetters, and it's going to be a really great ride. So as for the vetters, I need you to stay active, stay up to date, and once again, I welcome you to the Vet Academy. Thank you. Yeah. So